You should strive to be more like Zenitsu. Yes, the Zenitsu we're both thinking of from Demon Slayer, the same cowardly, lecherous, skirt-chasing scumbag Zenitsu. And I know that seems insane, but give me a chance to prove my point here. What it really comes down to is that it's not so much that we want to copy the cowardly, lecherous, skirt-chasing scumbag part of things. We want to emulate another piece of the puzzle that he brings to the table. There's actually something that Zenitsu can teach us about bodybuilding that a lot of us are either ignoring or are unaware of. It really depends on the person. It's fundamentals. Zenitsu can teach you a crucial lesson about mastering the fundamentals. Now, context, of course. I think it's important here. So we've already kind of talked about Demon Slayer before, battle between demons and the Demon Slayers, breathing techniques, superpowers, you know, all that crazy business. Now, to get down to the nitty-gritty of Zenitsu specifically, beyond, of course, the problematic behaviors that the internet seems to hate him for. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't quite fully understand why the internet hates him so much. At least I say that from the perspective of not having delved into the deep sea that seems to exist for the internet's hatred of him. But I digress. Whole other conversation. Zenitsu is a character who is, well, a coward. I think, quite frankly, a very relatable trait to have when coming up against the demons of Demon Slayer. I mean, have you truly considered what the demons look like? I dare any of you to say that you would look them in the face and not piss yourself. That's just facts. I'm just sorry, that's just what that is. I know I would definitely piss my pants if I saw one of them. They do not look like anything I would want to meet in a dark alley, on a well-lit street, in the middle of the day, on my deathbed, at any kind of birth ceremony, any point in my life. I never want to see anything like any of what these things look like. Anyhow, so he's painted as being a coward. Not a bit of a coward, a total coward. And he doesn't want to fight. And in his training to become a Demon Slayer, he kind of failed because he didn't learn all the forms. He only learned one. And as far as we can tell from the beginning of the series, he may not be fully aware that he even learned that one form. But he learned that one form very well. He mastered that one form. And in doing so, it opened him up to be able to do a great many different things, as long as it was by way of using that which makes up the first one form that he knows, basic principles. So, how does this apply to bodybuilding? Well, a lot of people get wrapped up and lost in the sauce. I see it all the time with exercises and methodologies and all sorts of nonsense that's just, they're doing the most and they're not really addressing anything specific or beneficial or really targeted for what they need. They're just doing whatever seems kind of cutting edge. I don't know why a lot of people pick this route, but they do so and end up doing things that look fancy, look interesting, but end up doing things that don't end up actually benefiting them on an athletic level or aesthetic level, and they just don't really develop or grow from it. Basically, they ignore the fundamentals. They ignore the basic principles that really make all the progress in this world possible. All of the bodybuilders that most of you watching this channel admire, or professional athletes that most of you watching this channel have ever seen or admired or looked up to got to where they are by practicing and mastering the fundamentals. They stay where they are by practicing and continuing to sharpen the fundamentals, and they will grow further still. That's right, by continuing to practice, master, sharpen, and refine their ability to execute on the fundamentals. That's it. That's all it is. It's very simple. So much progress can be made by simply addressing the fundamental principles that make up fitness. Now, what does that come down to? Basic stuff. And the reason a lot of people skip it is because it's not sexy. It's not interesting. It's not cool. It doesn't have that vibe. It's not what's popping. It's not what a lot of people are talking about, because it's been around for so long. We all know it's what you should be doing, but people are not doing it. So let's go over it real quick, because it's super simple. 1, sleep. 8-9 hours a day. Boom. 2, eat minimally processed food, protein 1-to-1. Fill out the rest with, good sources of carbohydrates and good sources of fats. Boom. 3, workouts. Make sure that you're doing fundamental movement pattern based exercises, targeting your weaknesses. Push yourself to within 1 to 2 reps of failure. Boom. Done. 90% of people watching this channel on this damn planet can achieve their goals with nothing but that. That's all they need. That's it. It'd be a wrap for them. They'd get what they were looking for, and they would be happy and good. But it's not sexy, especially when it comes down to the last piece of this puzzle, which is just do it consistently. And all of a sudden, a lot of the problems are solved. Now, the people who do it know that it is the key to all of this. It makes all the difference. A lot of the things that seem more complicated are just a lot of fundamentals stacked together. That's it. Nothing crazy. So that's really it. Be more like Zenitsu. Master your fundamentals, and you could change so much in your life. It would blow your mind. And as a last little tidbit, something that's just a little something for you guys to take home with you, I'm gonna hit you guys with the fundamental movement patterns so you guys know what fundamental movement patterns you should think about or definitely include within your programming. All right, strap in. Push, pull, press, hinge, lunge, squat, rotate. There's 7 fundamental movement patterns. That's it. Those 7 fundamental movement patterns make up pretty much every single motion you will do in the entirety of your life. Get strong at doing those, get good at doing those, do it consistently. You'll look great, you'll feel great, you'll perform better than 99% of the people you know. Your body will last longer than theirs. You'll be more capable than them in just about every scenario. And into your old age, you'll be independent and laughing, living your best life. That's it. Be like Zenitsu. Master your fundamentals. That's it for today. Let's end the set. Rack it.